A few weeks ago, I watched Ed Milet's podcast with Jeff Foxworthy. And Jeff Foxworthy was in there talking about how he didn't grow up with a father. And he started looking, well, where's this fatherly figure that I can look up to? His mom was very religious and took him to church, and he decided he wanted God as his father. And so he would pretend like he was sitting in God's lap. Now, no matter what your religion is, it doesn't have to be God, but it could be somebody else. It could be, the universe. It could be even sitting in Buddha's lap, or, any other fatherish figure you want to utilize. And I was thinking about it this morning, and I realized this chair that I sit in is almost like perfect, as if I'm sitting in somebody's lap. And I decided, well, this is going to be my place where I can sit down and have these conversations with that higher power. Now, how does this tie in for you? This is how you can take this information and kind of look, where can I switch things up? What can I look at differently? Is there a place in my house that I can have as my place where I go and I talk to? And it doesn't even have to be God. It could be your ancestors. Maybe your mom passed away, or your dad, and you were really close with them and you want to have that connection again. Maybe it's that. I remember sitting in my grandma's lap, and this could be my grandma's lap too. So I could have those times and sit there and have that spot where I connect with that specific person, or that feeling, and have those conversations and open up that dialogue. Ask, help guide me. What is my next step? Where should I go? What should I do? And then sit there and allow those answers to come through you, and allow this to be a meditative kind of practice for you. So meditation doesn't have to be just sitting there in quiet. You can find that special place. Maybe for you, journaling is the way that you speak to that higher power. I think it was John Doty, Doty, I believe it is. He wrote the books Conversations with God, and there's 3 of them. And he didn't believe in God. And he just sat down and started writing and said, okay, I'm going to have these conversations. And he would write down the questions, and these answers would come through him. You may not get the answers that way. This is a little trial and error. Be curious about it. What is it that I need to do that can open up that communication with that higher power, or the significant other that I have lost? And what does that look like? What does that sound like? And ask for help with that. This can be a very powerful thing for you to get answers for stuff that you think that you need to have answers to, or you feel like you've been controlling for so long. So a lot of times that's what we do. I know for myself, I am always trying to control the situation. Whereas when I let go and I just let things happen, things fall into place. If it works better when I take myself out of the equation and I let things happen. I say, this is what I would like, and I step back and allow the path to show up for me. Let me know what you think about this. What are some of the ways that you prefer to talk to that higher power? What is your favorite way to communicate? Because I would love to hear what different ways that you can communicate, and that may open up that idea for somebody else to say, hey, I haven't tried that. Let me try going for a walk in nature and having that conversation. Let me know, because I would love to hear. You guys have an amazing day.